especially with that Dark Patch Con as well. I'm gonna get hit for probably 150, right? The GX attack is definitely a problem. This video is sponsored by the Pokemon TCG deck building website PokemonCard.io. Are you looking for sealed product and singles? You can find it all on Channel Fireball. Please use my Tailmon affiliate code when checking out to help support my content. Looking for PTGO codes? Poton Store has all the latest sets and promos, instantly delivered to your email. You can use Tailmon code when checking out for 5% off. If you're from Europe, Millipods Gaming has a wide array of sealed products, singles, and more. You can use Tailmon code when checking out for 5% off. Card Market is Europe's largest online marketplace for Pokemon cards. Whether you're looking for sealed product or singles, vintage or the latest sets, just follow the link in the description to find what you need. Want to show off your love for Tablemon? Check out my 2021 merch. These new hoodies and shirts are available on Amazon. Click on the link in the description to get yours. Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video here. We're gonna continue with our expanded coverage now that we've pretty much covered everything new from battle styles. We're gonna go back this month to doing standard expanded to add a little bit more variety and explore the new decks that have come out from battle styles that people are using in the online tournaments. One big example is this INTELEON VMAX deck used by the Japanese player Tau1236 at the June Cup number 6. As you can see, it's a green stack focused only on INTELEON VMAX, which I actually really like. The Hydro Snipe attack can be very disruptive, doing 60 damage, and you may put an energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon into their hand. And we have Max Bullet doing 160 and 60 damage to a benched Pokemon. We have Silent Lab to shut off abilities on the bench, such as Bench Barrier Mew, right? Or Bench Barrier Mr. Mime. So not a lot to worry about there. We do have Tropical Beach to help us in setting up early on. We have Greens to search for whatever we might need. We also have Dolls to try and stall for a bit if we need to. And we have Big Parasol to stop effects on ourselves. We have only 7 waters, but we do have Professor's Letter copies that we can search for. We have Dive Balls to help with consistency. We even have Aqua Patches to help recover. We have Energy Denial, we have Counter Catcher, we have Battle Compressor. So we have like basically everything that you could possibly want. We have it right here. Even Tool Jammer, Counter Gain. So tons and tons of options right here. And this will be the first time I'm using this deck. This deck did get top 4, I believe, in that tournament. So I'm excited to play a little bit of expanded and try out these new decks. There we go. All right, expanded INTELEON VMAX time. Let's see what we can do right now. So during this month, I've decided I will continue to do the double videos during April. And then on the 1st of May begins 50 Keys, 50 Decks Season 2, which I'm really excited about. I know like a lot of you were very excited about it. I'm choosing to go first. Maybe I should be choosing to go second actually, because so many decks benefit from going second in expanded. So that was probably my bad. I could even get donked here, which wouldn't be great. Yeah, I should have chosen to go second. That was a silly mistake by me. Benching 4 Pokemon. Oh, okay. So I could easily get donked here. Absolutely could easily get donked by Welder. So with the compressor, I feel like I'm gonna get rid of a water because I do have Aqua Patch. I'm gonna get rid of Malala now. I am going to get rid of a Juniper, no, a Greens, in case I get end. That way I have access to it on the Via Seeker. One energy is prized. I don't imagine I'll be needing Enhanced Hammer here, so this seems alright, right? Just for thinning purposes. We could just get Welder Switch GX KO'd, but that's my bad for choosing to go first. That is actually my bad for choosing to go first. Okay, my opponent goes Bridget, that's fine. I think a Bridget Fire deck is indicative of my bad PTGO streak, right? And how bad my elo currently is, because you should never be playing Bridget in these sort of decks when you have Kiawe, Welder, and Blacksmith competing for your supporter of the turn, and you have Nest Ball, Quick Ball, and Ultra Ball as options, right? So very questionable by my opponent, very questionable. So I'm probably very far deep down in elo based on my lack of wins lately. Alright, but we have a Juniper here. Top decking Via Seeker would be amazing. We get this, right, which is nice. So seeing this, I'm definitely not going to end my opponent. I'll lose an Aqua Patch, that is completely fine. I will be able to find this little friend right here, which is amazing. I will also be able to attach to the active. Probably play this and just Hydro Snipe for the KO. No need to return the energy either, right? Why would I give my opponent extra energy? So we're probably gonna win this match just off the fact that my opponent is a fire deck and it's probably someone newer, right, who's starting out right now. So we'll see. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Alright. So we do see the Blacksmith, interesting. We'll power up the Blacephalon, and we'll simply go for a Flare Starter. So I am a little bit threatened right here, right? I am a little bit threatened. So I might consider going for a counter gain, because what happens here? Okay, that Aqua Patch is actually decent. So worst case scenario, right? My opponent, he still wouldn't be able to KO me with Blacephalon, however, after I take this KO. Unless he had a, no, not even, I don't know. I'm gonna grab the other Inteleon, because I do have the Switch Raft, so I could use that to go into the Aqua Patch. I definitely want to attach energy this turn, so we're gonna Trainer's Mail and I find the Professor's Letter. That's actually really good, because then I can Professor's Letter for water energies, make sure I attach here, and then I can go greens for the Dive Ball. Just another greens, right? Well, actually, you know what? I'm gonna grab Via Seeker. That gives me flexibility, right? I can choose greens, Juniper, Guzma, Malolana, and anything I want, really. So I'll go ahead and evolve, right, to protect my energy on the bench. And I will simply Hydro Snipe for the KO. With a lot of versatility. No need to give the energy to my opponent in case they have Welder or something. Just straight up. Yeah, straight up. Alright. Okay, so now I think I'm just gonna basically end the game. I'm gonna go after the Volcanion, because the Volcanion is the one, I mean not the Volcanion, sorry, the Blacephalon. The Blacephalon is actually the most threatening Pokemon, technically, right? Switch Raft, it's a switch with a heal, and that way I don't even get confused, right? And I'll put the damage on the double because that's the only Pokemon I can KO with weakness next turn. So now no matter what's in front, I just one-shot. And now I have a Guzma, so just getting this game done and done with, right? Nothing too threatening. Easy games right here. Double Blaze. And let's add to the damage for the damage total on my account. And there we go. Shouldn't have done that, but I added 1 or 2 seconds. I definitely shouldn't have done that though, because I complain about people who do that, who play extra cards when they already have the win. So I would apologize to my opponent. I should not have done that. Alright, 150 coins for our efforts. not too shabby. Let's jump into the next game, right? Hopefully a more competitive match. Now, I would put to question this deck's viability because of Picrom in the metagame overall in Expanded. However, in this Japanese Expanded tournament, there wasn't a single Picrom played? Really? Oh wow, there wasn't a single Picrom played in this tournament. That's really surprising. Not a single Picrom played in the Expanded tournament. That is actually really surprising. Okay, so my opponent does let me go first. I'll probably mulligan a bunch. Alright. Righty. Okay, so I don't know how many times I mulliganed. My opponent says I have a good deck. 4 mulligans. So the game might just be over immediately, especially because I lost the coin flip. Oh, never mind. There we go. Oh, wow. Okay, so I did price 2 Inteleons and a VMAX. That could hurt for sure. However, I have the potential to power up in one turn this benched Inteleon VMAX, and I think I'm gonna take that opportunity. So I'll discard these 2. That's 2 Aqua Patches, and then what else would I discard? What else isn't useful? I don't know exactly what I'm up against, but if it's pure dark, which I imagine it is, I feel like the Enhanced Hammer is not going to be useful at all. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. Aqua Patch it out. So do I attach to the active? Yeah, I think I'll attach to the active. And then we'll pass. Yeah. Could have been worse. That Dive Ball top deck definitely helped. The big issue here is my opponent taking a knockout on the active because I priced my other 2 Inteleons, which is really unlucky when you only play 4 basic Pokemon. But it is what it is, right? It is what it is. Alright, so we see a Compressor now, getting more energy into play. There's a Dark Patch. Another Dark Patch, so I play 2 Aqua Patches, they play 2 Dark Patches, seems fair. Got Darkrai in the discard pile. I do play a lot of supporters in this, I actually really like that. Really, really like that. There's a Crobat. So now I'm less likely to die, right? I will be damaged, but I'm less likely to die, which is good, obviously. Well, maybe I spoke too soon. It's just, I find it hard to believe that they're gonna power up the Darkrai GX somehow now to GX and take a KO. Especially with that Dark Patch gone as well. I'm gonna get hit for probably 150, right? The GX attack is definitely a problem. Definitely a problem. And I don't have Power Plant, so I can't stop the Weavile. I can, however... No, I can't even... No, I can't kill the Weavile next turn. Cannot kill the Weavile next turn. Okay. They have 15 cards left now. They are down 3 Dark Patches, so it's kind of good. And yeah, they just go for the Black Lens, understandably so. So you do have 1 ability. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, if I go for Silent Lab, in theory they shouldn't be able to use Darkrai's ability. So I'm gonna go greens for... Do I just get Switch Raft? No. I could just max potion. Nah, that doesn't seem great. I think I'm gonna grab Lab and N. I think that makes sense to me. Lab to hopefully stop the attack next turn. And then they're 10 damage short of knocking me out. And this should go here. They're not gonna end me, right? Well, they know I have N. They could Field Blower. Yeah, they could Field Blower. I'm just gonna Hydro Snipe and return the energy. So they definitely had a really good start. Max Potion next turn would be fantastic. But if they GX and I can't use any trainers, that's fine. If they GX with the KO, then that's a problem. But they need 6 energy total to do that. And right now they don't have access to the Darkrai GX. They have 5 energies right now. You'd imagine that they play a counter stadium. Well, never mind. They have the 4th Dark Patch. Never mind. So now the question becomes, do they use that attack? I imagine they will. So I should have attached the counter gain. I should have attached the counter gain. Yeah, I should have attached the counter gain. I'm guessing they're debating whether to GX KO or not. If they do, then I can only do 40 damage. And then I won't be able to KO them. Well, actually I would be able to, but I would need to get very lucky and draw the Muscle Bend. Plus another energy, because then I wouldn't be able to attach the counter gain, obviously. Yep. With the counter gain, I would do enough damage. Yeah. Should have attached this, preparing for the worst. So... I mean, this gets me the Muscle Band, which is a difficult card, right? Off of N, it's technically easier to find energy on INTELEON VMAX because I have Dive Balls and more copies of those than the one Muscle Band. So the Computer Surge is actually potentially a saving grace here. Though the thing is, they hit me for 150. Well, I don't know what other attacker they use. Right now they don't have another threatening attacker that could one-shot me. Huh? What? They passed? Okay, now I just need the VMAX. What? Was that a misclick? Did they... I mean, you'd imagine they disconnected, right? Oof, I didn't get the VMAX. I did not get the VMAX, okay. So they still have a chance. Let's take this. I might need that to survive. That was really odd, but hey. VS Seeker, 2 VS Seekers and the Church Bell. I think they might have disconnected. That was really odd. Okay, so we're gonna research. Can they win this upcoming turn? Yes, they can. They need a stadium though, because if they retreat, cost them 2 energies, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. They would do 180, so that's not enough to KO. So they need the stadium. That would be KO if they hit. 6 energies is KO. And they do hit. Okay. So even though they drew past, if I had only evolved, dude, if I had evolved, I mean, they did pass, right? They did just pass the turn, so it's okay. Not much I could do there with the double Inteleon prize and and going second, right? I mean, going first versus their like amazing start, and them having the 4th dark patch in hand. Okay, my opponent chose immediately to go first. So I might be playing the Donk deck, right? They might actually be playing the Donk deck. It's a dark deck. Might be Hunchcrow. Probably Hunchcrow, actually. They chose to go first so quickly. Like, they just immediately clicked. So I'm not scared of Hunchcrow. Hunchcrow should be a free matchup for me. Yeah, it is Hunchcrow, okay. So this is fine. This is absolutely fine. We only play basic energies. We don't care about stadiums or tool cards really. We're just gonna attack, and then hopefully win, right? Alright. So I'm gonna go Trainer's Mail. Okay, so here's the thing. Here's the thing that's gonna happen. I'm gonna attach, and I'm gonna greens for 2 more greens. Okay? Because then my opponent will have to decide. They can only discard 2 cards with Unfair GX. Right? They can only discard 2 cards with Unfair GX. So, like, they'll probably discard the 2 greens. I guess I can do this. They'll discard the greens and the Juniper, and then I'll just play the end. And that's fine. And I'll do this just in case, right? And Snipe Shot. This is fine. Might lose the energy, that's okay. I have more. I have Aqua Patches as well, which isn't stopped. I can play Dive Ball, so it's just a matter of eventually they will concede, I imagine. They do play Energy Denial. Like I said, I have the Aqua Patches. This should be fine. Alright. Okay, well that's less good, right? That could potentially help me, unless they whiff the energy. So they are not guaranteed, right? Jeez. They're really digging through their deck. If they whiff energy, it's basically over. Yeah, this is 100% over. Well, not 100%, but it should be over. Because now the energy only, like, the energies don't just work. They need the DCE, right? So we were completely fine right there. Those sort of decks are just good to, like, either you hit an auto loss or an auto win. There's no middle ground. There's no middle ground. Right. Hopefully a more interactive game, this one. This upcoming one. I would not like to go first. We're gonna mulligan Oh, it's another Honchkrow, dude. Fun interactive games in the expanded ladder, right? Maybe I should, okay, so what do you think about this? When I record expanded, maybe I should try to, I should join an expanded tournament. Maybe that'll be more fun. Alright, so no Tropical Beach for me. No Muscle Band either. So now my hand is actually dead. No, I have Junipers, Ends, and Greens. And Computer Search. Couldn't find any of them. Okay. So I could get dumped, right? Because my hand is currently dead. Alright, I mean, there's not much I can analyze here, honestly. There's not much I can analyze here. I mean, I appreciate the Marnie, especially if they whiff. Or a Marnie with 4 good cards. Nope. So, do they get rid of the Inteleon and the Dive Ball? Or the Trainer's Mail? I figured you'd get rid of the Trainer's Mail, right? And then now it's top deck mode, right? Now it's literally just top deck mode. Okay, I get rid of the Dive Ball. I get an energy, so I can pressure a little bit. This dude does 2-hit KO me now. So I will have 4 turns to top deck. Let's just do Snipe Shot, whatever. Fun interactive games, right? Fun interactive games of Pokemon in the expanded ladder. These decks, like I said, they're just made to farm wins, get through the ladder quickly. Do you want to give them the free wins? Or maybe let me know in the comments, yeah? Like if I'm up against this where clearly there's not a lot of thinking involved on my part, would you rather I like concede this sort of games, or should I and just find a new game? The concessions will reduce my internal ranking, right, of the game. So it will make it more likely that I'll face against worse opponents over time. But it would stop us from having to watch my opponent play whilst I hope to top deck something. Alright, so 4 more turns, right? Can I top deck out of this in 4 turns? Not quite. Yeah. I wish I had drawn a supporter so that these were outs. Oh, they failed the Dust Stone. Interesting. Yeah, I guess for thinning purposes makes sense. I might not be able to deal with 2 Honchkrows, honestly. I might not be able to deal with 2 Honchkrows. Okay. We have a game. Maybe. Maybe not. Wow. That is actually awful, dude. What the heck? Okay, I'll buy myself another turn, I guess. What the heck, dude? How? What? How did I draw this bad off the end? Alright, I'll take it. A green top deck would be insane. And now VS Seekers are actually decent because I put him at 1 card. Put her, or yeah, her. At 1 card instead of 2. Muscle Band does turn a 3-hit this from a 4-hit KO into a 3-hit KO, so that's good for them. Oh, that's really cool, Professor's letter art. I don't think I've ever seen that before. I've definitely never seen this card before. Oh my god. Alright, here we go. Yeah, because Dylan 60 is very underwhelming. Professor's letters, greens, via seekers, nice. Okay, that was actually really good. Because now I go computer search for greens, and with the greens I get letter plus enhance hammer. And that might be the game. Well, do I care that he attacks me next turn? Actually, I don't, right? So maybe I go this? No, I can't play counter game. Dude, just grab greens, right? The game will likely be over next turn. Because if I grab the enhanced hammer, like I stop an attack, but I don't fear 130 damage, 110 damage next turn. And I get this KO thanks to the 2 attacks I had done previously. All that effort from my opponent for nothing. I did have a good amount of support priced, right? Alright. Yeah, I guess hammers and grunts is how you maybe do something here. TC mod. Oh, that's annoying. Because I have a lot of good cards going to the bottom now. Alright, I got energy and via seeker, so that's fine. I can't win this turn. I can't win this turn, but I can end to 1. And that seems solid, right? What's a poor little Hunchcrow gonna do? Yeah. Alright. We won that. So I do like the deck. It's an interesting deck for sure. I wish I could have played against more competitive decks, but we did have that good match. Interesting concept. I might give it a try in the expanded tournaments, and maybe that's what I'll do for the upcoming expanded videos. Maybe I should just play in the expanded tournaments. Will give me a good excuse to play or to use all these accumulated tickets, get some extra packs perhaps, and get hopefully higher quality opponents whilst we're at it. Thanks so much for tuning in. Don't forget to leave a like, really helps out the channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.